What's going on, you Richard Potatoes? Or should I call you, what was the letter that you gave me? What is it?
K.
K. Well, that one's really hard. Kite, flying, Krusty the Clown, Kawantahas. It sucked.
I used the word the letter T, and it's like a two-timing titty twat toucher.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
You guys are a bunch of two-timing titty twat touching fools out there.
Giggity, 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 ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Boom!
How you guys doing tonight? Episode, I don't even know what episode it is anymore, man. We've done so many of these. What is it, like 122?
I remember. Today is a Thot Day.
Thought Thursday.
I almost said twat day.
I figure we assaulted you guys with enough nihilism. We got like 3 streams in a row full of Ukraine, freedom convoy, people pissing on your rights, poking smoke shit. Let's just make fun of some crazy chicks.
There is no shortage of crazy women.
Oh, man, when we go for a week without doing a Thought Thursday, it all just kind of compiles. It's like a pile of junk clothes, or in your case, regular laundry that only gets washed like once every 3 months.
I take the dirty laundry, and I take it, and I stuff it in a pair of my khaki pants, and I turn it into a Pantone.
Just saying.
And then when I have 4 Pantoons, I take them and I do the laundry.
Pantoons. I mean, this is why chicks don't go to the lair, because they walk in, they take one leg, be like, oh my God.
Yes, I can imagine. Just imagine what women do.
Is there like rodents over here? No. I organize in piles, but I'm not unsanitary. No. I try to tell that to somebody when you're asking her to smoke your meat pole.
Probably won't go over well.
Probably wouldn't go over too well.
If you have to explain whether or not your house is sanitary or not,
yeah,
she's not putting her mouth on any of your organs.
Yeah, she's like getting ready, and she looks over, and there's like underwear with skid marks right on top, and she's like, suddenly I'm hungry for chocolate instead.
You're going to get yourself a butt worm if you put your mouth on that.
Honey, I was going to use that one to clean up.
You know you need to shower when your girlfriend, when you come home from work and your girlfriend is like dragging her ass and on the carpet like your dog. You bastard! Bastard!
That would suck.
Oh, only my sick, twisted mind comes up with that shit.
Yeah. M. Pujo wants to know what happened to the shield. It's there. But we moved some stuff around. See, this is the computer that was over by Pop the other day. Uh-huh. I wasn't happy with it. So I got him a 32-inch monitor now that's up there. It's actually held up by a nice hydraulic arm there on the bar, and it's just off camera.
What'd that run you?
$300. It's a thing of beauty. Nice 4K, beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Samsung.
All right.
Now we're going to address the elephant in the room because it happened on Tuesday while we were streaming.
You're talking the boatload of lies that our stunning and brave Richard Potato.
You know, it really is amazing the fact that Biden is who he is, and they're still deflecting to Orange Man bad.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I love that. It's like, well, he only, his tax cuts only benefited the upper 1%. Bullshit. 83% of American families got a tax break.
Yeah, and here's the funny part is I've actually, in the past, when people would bitch, when I used to be friends with these particular weak motherfuckers on Facebook, and I would literally have to do 3 posts in a row so I could copy and paste all of the achievements that Trump did while he was in office.
Yep. And they don't talk about it. They refuse to acknowledge it. And they try to take credit for it, too.
Yeah.
Or just flat out lie. Biden is, largest year of job growth on record. 1, 2, 3. Bullshit! It's not job growth, it's a recovery. And the only reason the recovery was possible is because of Trump's deregulation, which you have done a fantastic fantastic job of fucking that up in the last year and some change.
He's totally throwing a flying crossbody cock block on this country.
Holy smoking
Let's go
Joe
through some of
Frazier.
these lies.
Well, we could go through some of the high points here. Hang on. But, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Crowder did this better than we ever could. I'm just going to say that right now. He watched the whole thing, fact-checked it live. But right here, you've got a few basic posts here. All these sources available, redonkulas.com. And Patriot Post went through, debunked it with a fine-tooth comb. This one here is my favorite.
Which one?
This is a full list of
yeah.
every lie Joe Biden has told as president. This
And
was
counting.
as of June. June 24th last year, 139 and counting. Look at this. It takes 53 minutes to read it all.
Wow. And that's just what, in June?
That is less than a year into his presidency.
He's going to be like in the high 800s, maybe 1,000 by the time he gets to the end of 4 years.
Oh, shit, I think he hit that just with the SOTU address.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go over to louderwithcrowder.com, they have their show notes from the live fact check with receipts, so you guys can go to the website, go to Redonkulas, grab this link, and, piss off the last 3 leftoids that are still following you on social media.
And did you guys know you can download an attachment to your browser so you can see the downvotes? Go do that, and then look at the SO2 address and look at the downvotes and screen capture the shit out of that, and let's make some memes.
Hell yeah. Did you see that the craziest thing about the SO2 address to me wasn't even anything Biden said? I expected all of the lies, blaming the economy on Ukraine and
the
Russia.
Two crazy bitches behind him?
Nancy Pelosi getting up and... What is this?
I have no idea.
What is this? Was she having some kind of a seizure?
I'm gonna be honest.
She like Dark Helmet, having the action figures kiss.
I am starting to think that woman is starting to get dementia herself.
Oh, she's well beyond that.
Yeah?
She thought that we were invading Hungary, or no, that Russia was invading Hungary.
Okay.
And Biden, no matter how many times his handlers tell him, he keeps pronouncing it Kyiv. So
I'm not going to bust on a guy for...
The dude's been in politics for 50 fucking years.
You're absolutely correct.
And the Biden crime family has a foothold in Ukraine. You would think that he would know how to pronounce the fucking capital city.
Waiting for that dirt to come out.
Oh, why do you think they're demonizing Putin so much?
Well, hang on. I've been hearing all these reports about Anonymous and other hacker groups just literally wreaking havoc. I'm a betting man, all right? And when I read those stories, these individuals are breaking into power plants.
Yep.
They got in there and they're monkeying with the navigation on a yacht.
Yep. They took care of the biolabs. That's been part of a surgical strike.
Check this out. I am betting that some hacker got into some computer. There's a file that shouldn't exist of all the goody no-nos in it, and it's been copied, and I'm just waiting for that shit to hit the internet because I am going to love.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And the media is going to do everything they can to crush it. They're already censoring Russian news networks from disseminating their own news over here.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Shocker.
First of all, okay, we are technically not in a actual hot conflict with Russia.
No.
Typically, when the bullets start flying, then you start, we start, drawing that line and taking our media sources and their media sources, and never the two shall touch. Okay, but that's happening now without any bullets flying. So what does that tell you? We are in a propaganda war, and we've been in a propaganda war basically since 2015.
Yep.
That's when it went hot.
Probably before then even.
No. That's when it went hot.
Yeah.
It started when old Bummer allowed propaganda to be used within the United States.
Well, Trump was absolutely right when he said that in the last 20-some-odd years,
oh my God,
he is the only president where Putin didn't try to invade someone.
Okay.
I mean, he annexed Crimea right under Obama's nose. He probably, was too busy getting his nose smacked with Big Mike's big phallic sausage. And he just, no big deal. Because things were, he was supposed to be the peace president. He had just won a Nobel Peace Prize just for existing. So let's just ignore it. No big deal.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh my God!
Speaking of which, we got a meme of the day here. You guys are gonna love this one. I know Pop isn't a big Spaceballs fan. This is still funny though. President Scrooge still a better president than Joe Biden.
All right, if you say so. I hated that movie. I didn't.
You hate the love story portion.
Yeah, I do. I thought parts of it were good, but I didn't fall in love with the movie. I love the part like, prepare for ludicrous speed. I love that.
I can't breathe in this thing. I like it. Well, now, this is very important. I mean, like I said, we're not going to go into the whole SO2 thing because Crowder just annihilated it.
We can't really add anything onto that.
No.
I mean, well, one, we don't have the time, and we don't have the staff to fact check everything.
And just the fact that it takes almost an hour to read through every lie that he has told as president, that by itself tells you what a daunting task it is to even attempt to cover this shit.
Now, in that picture you're showing, does he have a mark on his forehead?
Well, we haven't put that up on the screen yet, but maybe that's from Ash Wednesday. It could be. Or maybe, Hunter decided to beat out his crack pipe on on Smoking Joe's head.
That's
over
what I was
here.
thinking, but
Now, this is going to piss a lot of people off, and it should. Okay. White House says Biden will veto bill ending the COVID-19 national emergency if it's passed. See, now people out there talking about the Freedom Convoy, like freedom is winning. No, it's not. Until legislation passes that prevents lockdowns, that prevents vaccine mandates, that prevents all of this bullshit from happening again, it can happen again.
That's right. And I'm going to be honest. This has to go way beyond qualified immunity.
Yep.
We have lawmakers blatantly passing laws that violate the Constitution, and they fucking know it. And old creepy Joe here has actually commented on that several times, and he still fucking did it.
Of course.
We need to start, literally suing these people to the point where he leaves the White House and he has to move into a refrigerator box.
Yeah, you remember when the president was directly responsible for every death that happened during this whole scamdemic? Mm-hmm. You remember in those days? Yeah. And now how they just completely ended in the middle of January of 2021?
Or what about when he said, the buck stops with me?
Sure. I'm going to take responsibility and I'm going to bring accountability back to the White House. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Well, let's blame Russia, a brand new problem for our economy that's been horseshit since you took office.
How can you take responsibility for anything when you build a wall around your place?
Ugh.
You have a fence around the whole Capitol.
It's ridiculous, man. But I'm telling you, until there's legislation that prevents this shit from happening again, we don't have rights. We have easily revocable privileges.
That's absolutely correct.
And that's one of the reasons why they want to go after your guns. And speaking of which, it's going to be absolutely hilarious when this Ukraine fiasco ends and leftoids have to pretend that during this whole thing they weren't for nationalism, borders, and an armed populace.
That's absolutely correct.
That's going to be hilarious, watching them try to double back on that shit.
Yeah, listen, the people, the founding fathers, or whatever you want to fucking call these guys, when they wrote the Constitution and they stood this nation up, it was experimental, had never been done.
Yeah.
Never. I hope I hope we're able to continue this, but the way it looks now, sooner or later, it's going to get ugly around here.
It's going to get very ugly up in here. And we got some people in the chat having fun with the prospect of, well, if we impeach Biden, we're going to get President Harris. Yeah, we'll have the first president in United States history that has an OnlyFans.
God damn.
You know it's going to happen. This is how we do foreign policy in my neck of the woods.
Oh, my God. That just disgusts me, man.
I mean, we would have, our first president since Obama that swallows. Oh, God, I did it to myself. Oh,
What you doing, bitch? You bastard.
you bastard. Oh. Yeah, I made myself a little nauseous on that one.
Yeah,
a big
well,
mic.
That'll do it.
That will do it.
That will do it.
Let's read a few super chats before we get into this week in
how about
Wham
we
and
do
What
an
Do You Say?
inventory?
Oh, we could do an inventory too. Why the hell not? Seems like it's a little bit of a slow night. I don't know if anybody else is out there streaming. We got 70 on D Live, 69 now. Yeah, over on Twitch. 434 watching over on Rumble, and we got a chat from Joe1138 saying, Blake, that's how the Ukrainians pronounce the name of their capital. Kyiv?
Yeah, whatever.
Because I've heard Kiev from lots of people in Ukraine. So maybe it goes both ways. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Potato.
Gotcha.
120 on Odyssey. And we got Jesse over there saying, can't imagine that being the night she wants to get adventurous and do anal, you walk in from a long day of her dragging ass on the rug. Oh,
Come
that's
on,
good time.
that's a funny image. Now.
That is pretty damn
come on,
funny.
that's funny.
That's very funny. 34 over on MGTOW.tv. We got a couple of chats over there, too. Get to those in just a moment because there's a pretty decent chunk of them. 739 actually on YouTube. Only 378 likes. Smash it. Smash that like button, gentlemen. Mungo Harry with a $20 donation.
Yeah, we're
Good
short
evening,
today.
gentlemen. Yeah, it's all good. So somebody else is probably streaming. They'll let us know in the chat, I'm sure. We got Sogo. Ready to get my grunt on with Pop and Blake. Found an amazing small truck stop with full liquor store nestled in the ski resort mountains of northern California, stand in an area that I used to party like crazy back in the day. Picture K-Val in the 80s from Hot Tub Time Machine. Yeah. Gonna get a major menagerie on tonight. Cheers to all my brothers. Hell yeah.
Back during my Army days, we did many a road trip into Northern California. And Oregon.
Good times. Speaking of which, before we get too deep into the donations, we do want to let you guys know that we have been officially banned to hell and back by PayPal because PayPal is anti-veteran. They apparently don't like the idea of a 501c3 nonprofit organization run by an army grunt that seeks to prevent veteran suicides getting any money because every PayPal account associated with it, including my own personal PayPal and Venmo, have been nuked.
And we're up to 424. We have to update.
Yep. I'm just going to say, PayPal, there's a reason why your stock went from over $300 a share down to, what is it?
About $100.
About $100 a share?
Today, 105 today.
Yeah, and it's down almost half from what it was a year ago.
Yeah. I mean, it
You're
shot
fucking
there.
up.
Yeah, they're fucking
You're fucking up bad. So if you guys want to know how you can donate, if you don't want to do it on YouTube, we accept over on Rumble, Odyssey, and MGTOW.tv. And if you look in the Meat Gazer box, there are direct links through Stripe with various donation
And
amounts.
Square.
Just Stripe isn't what's in there.
all right.
5, 10, 20, 50, and 100, because some of you guys like to get real generous and watch the Wayne's World stuff. So
Yeah.
we appreciate every dollar because we're not worthy, and they're doing everything that they can to make sure we don't see any more dollars. Rat bastards.
What are you going to do, man?
Crazy Uncle sent us an email. Here we go.
There we go.
Good evening, you British cigarette-smoking, anal-assaulting, rooster-sucking, poop-hole-poking, phallus-fondling, butthole-boring, pecker-peeking, sphincter-spelunking riggers.
Wow.
Okay, now Blake is done with the adult version of Dr. Seuss. I can ask you something. Have either of you looked into the fallout of the conflict of Ukraine in regards to food? If not, I have something interesting for you to think about.
The bread basket.
Yeah, Ukraine and Russia are 60% of the world's bread basket. That means that things like wheat, barley, oats, and yes, even hops for beer may come into short supply in the next few months, and that is if the conflict goes into planting season. Secondly, the price of fertilizer has doubled in the past 2 weeks due to the world not being able to get the nitrates required from Russia. It seems to be the only ones on the planet that can produce in high enough quantities without being able to fertilize. The upcoming harvest is going to be much lower than in previous years. Well, maybe they'll ask American farmers not to nuke their crops for once.
Yeah.
And now that I have made you two think, oh shit, I'll leave your audience with this thought. Not everything is about oil.
Yeah.
Yes. Take care out there from your crazy uncle. So he's the crazy uncle. We're the crazy drunk uncles.
All right.
The drunkles. And another one here from Crazy Uncle. I have to ask if either of you saw the TikTok videos of an active duty female PFC where she was talking all sorts of shit about men, the army, while tweaking, or is it twerking? I forget in her videos. Then the Ukraine shit started, and now she's crying about how I didn't sign up for this. I'm in finance. I might need some help with the soundboard.
All right, hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm just going to tell you this right now.
Wow.
If you go into the military, I don't give a fuck what your job is. If you are in the military and you are deployed forward, your first fucking job is being a rifleman.
Yep.
If you can't fucking do that, don't fucking enlist, you stupid twat bag. All right. We should turn all of these Thug Lifes into shorts, man.
Oh, I did. We have a Mega Rant collection coming out tomorrow from the first Ukraine episode.
Oh, my God.
I actually have a tweet that goes along with this here.
Oh, yeah.
I might need some help with the soundboard or your impersonations at first, as she needs something along the realm of weh. And when she asks if anyone cares about her feelings, we're going to have to go with a big fuck off. Oh, I got that in here somewhere. Where is it? Hang on.
Okay, we're going to have to go with a big fuck off.
Yep. Then again, once she is deployed, she will be saying until she comes home and the doctor is checking her out, asking, I got to find another one here.
Total cocks.
No.
Right before.
When I was deployed, we used to call women like this 410 women. Because in the civilian world, they're 4s. But deployed forward, they're 10s.
Well, I get filled out like a job application in triplicate.
I actually had to, literally intervene to keep some of my soldiers from slipping one by the goalie. Because those bitches were looking to get knocked up.
Oh, of course they were. Right before telling her she has
Herpes-gonorrhea-syphilis. Yeah! Double shot and pills and no cure.
because, of course, she kept saying how much of a strong woman she was. If you got through all that, ask Pop about the 2s of 9s in combat. You just mentioned that. Yeah. So that's good stuff there. And I have a tweet that goes along with this perfectly.
Okay.
Because while...
Am I going to get spun up?
No, but you might.
All right.
Women in Ukraine are picking up arms to go and fight against the Ruskies. Over here, we deal with this. I don't care. I'm not getting drafted. The first man I lay eyes on is nutting in me, and I'm getting pregnant. I'm not going. And you can see she's one of these stupid thoughts who's got her tongue out in her profile
let's get this
photo.
straight here.
But, you respect her for her mind.
Let's get this straight here. Women have won. Feminism has won. Women are equal to men. Women should be getting drafted since they fought long and hard for their combat roles.
Damn right.
All right, so with that being said, if you get fucking drafted and you're pregnant, they should flush it. And you get an IUD put in until you fucking come back.
Yeah.
If you come back. Because you're going to face the same fucking bullseye on your back that every other fucking man in every country around the world has had to deal with since we started writing shit down. All right.
Hey, you're on a roll tonight, man. What can I say? Much appreciated. What do we got here? We got Base Beast 10 over on Rumble. It seemed that a university in North Texas in Denton is filled with Antifa a-holes. They ran a teacher out of the school and chased one student to a point where they had to hide in a janitor closet. All right. That's bullshit, but thank you for the donation.
Stack up, pack up, and learn how to fight.
Yep.
All right, listen, we're getting to that point where you're going to have to stack up, pack up, and you're going to have to fight. I'm sorry.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It is.
So put down the Xbox or the Switch or the whatever.
Yeah. Go to a gym. Get stronger.
Yep.
Hit a heavy bag. Learn how to box. Learn how to wrestle. Or you could take Muay Thai and MMA. Do something. All right.
It's a good idea. Andreas Christian on Odyssey. What can you do with $5,000 to $9,000? Some people spend all that money on a 2-day galactic cruise with stupid role-playing startworts, Disney characters, and the food looks gross. A sucker's born every day. Take a look, gents. You will laugh your derriere off.
I've been looking in on this. It's so stupid.
That Galaxy's Edge or whatever the shit it's called. Like, are you kidding me?
Dumb.
Screw that. Disney has taken a $4 billion investment and flushed it down the toilet because they went woke. Now they're going to go broke.
I hope so. I really
Fuck
do.
'em. They're going to go the way of Tumblr. You take away all the cool stuff like the boobies and the booty. All of a sudden, no one cares anymore.
Everyone left. That's the same thing's going to happen to Discord.
Yep. Discord is now banning people for off-site behavior. Discord's going to go the way of Tumblr.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
I hope it does.
Join up with Gilded, gentlemen. You got to do it.
And we're going to have to do that too.
Yes. All right, we'll read a couple here until 8:30, and then we'll jump into the next bit here. JWN5 with a $20 super chat. Sup, Pop? Got a hell of a bore next week in drilling. Here's some cheap rum cash this stream. Tell Susan of YouTube to piss off, taking $5 from it. Calico Jack is $9.99, always on deal, at least here in Texas.
All right.
Hell yeah, my friend. Jaffa on the bound. Good to see you, sir. Who had two nuclear disasters in one country on their bingo card? We live in interesting times.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Well, Japan did too. So
Shocker. Well, now that would be 3 now if you include Fukushima.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Soprano, don't want to kill the mood, but there's a nuclear power plant currently on fire in Ukraine. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
You want your clean energy, you're going to have to deal with clean energy problems.
True story. CJ, Ukrainians say Kyiv, Russians say Kiev. Oh, okay. So it's correct depending on who you talk to.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. No fucks given, my friend. First out $120 donation. What about Redonkulas speed? I think we could do a Spaceballs deep fake.
Yeah. Get ready for Redonkulous speed.
Redonkulous speed. Sir, we've never gone that fast. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
It's the only thing that'll cut through the stupidity. The nebula of nil space.
As long as no one ties it into Colonel Gender Studies Professor and into the Star Wars Last Jedi movie, I'm totally cool with it. Because fuck that bitch. Fan I am with $10 Australian. I want to watch on Rumble, but the resolution is garbage and frequent buffering. But YouTube is perfect. Anyone else have this issue? Do I need to upgrade my Rumble subscription?
I think it depends upon what country you're in.
It very well might, because Rumble looks just fine on my end.
Yep.
If I click the live button here, yeah, the resolution on my end looks just fine. So, and this one is connected wirelessly. This one's wired, so it should be a pretty good representation.
All right, man. So you're having some chocolate thunder from the land down under.
Yeah, they might be trying to screw you down there. I mean, it's not like they have concentration camps in Australia or anything.
Oh, yeah.
No. Go full Mad Max Fury Road up in that bitch. Tanker Boy Sabo, paying from PayPal. My PayPal has yet to be dropped. Oh, it's coming. You know it's coming. Once they're done getting rid of all of the causes and the creators and the people they don't like based on stuff they're actually doing, next on the list after that is going to be people who donated to causes they disagree with and don't.
You're done. You're done. Done.
Unless they pull their heads out of their asses and then decide to go full First Amendment and then try to pretend like they were the cool kids all along. Well, because you've seen people do that all the time.
Oh, yeah. But this is what's going to happen moving forward. As other competition that they've created, because they used to have a fucking monopoly, gets, starts to get momentum, they're going to try to beg, borrow, and steal a lot of those people back.
Yep.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Fuck them.
It's just like at the fucking SOTU address. Biden's like, we need to be funding the police, not defunding the police. Everybody gets up and applauds like, did you not remember the gigantic street-sized mural that said defund the police in New York? And if you went anywhere near it and attempted to either drive your car on it or defile it in any way, they threw you in jail?
Even though
ironic as fuck as that is.
But the thing is, it wasn't even authorized to be there.
No.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Bill de Blasio is a piece of shit, so, Oh, what do we got here? M. Pujo with a $50 super chat. Hell yeah.
We're not worthy
And he sent us a super chat over here. Oh.
What is it? Oh, wait a minute.
Is this a personal photo? I can't show it on here.
I don't. That's full German right there.
That is full German.
I'm cool
right
with that.
We can't show it on YouTube.
No.
We'll show it when we go over to New Tech, because we are going to go over to New Tech later. Even though Thought Thursdays are pretty innocuous for YouTube, we just don't like YouTube.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just how it's going to go.
That is the typical woman that would hand me lasagna when I would leave.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Thank you very much, M. Pujo. I can put up a butt that you can actually look at. There we go.
Goddamn, that's pronounced. It's got to be surgically enhanced.
Either that, or she really does a lot of good squats.
Or she's got like some kind of like artificial bullshit.
That's very possible as well.
You don't know what these women do. I mean,
No.
I've seen some of these bump and grind shops.
The BBLs, the bazillion butt lifts, yeah, they're a little crazy with that stuff.
I knew a woman had a walk-through closet. You walk through her closet to her bathroom, and literally there's bra sizes with like different cup sizes and like the water. You can add water to them to make them look somewhat real.
Oh yeah,
She had
water bras.
Spanx.
Yeah,
She had like the hair extensions. I mean, the nails. I mean, it was insane.
but they want a real man.
Yeah, they want a real man. Yeah, while they're catfishing you.
They want a real man. Yeah. Daniel Way with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much. I think if women got drafted en masse, they would be put into service and support positions to free up more men for combat.
I don't have a problem with that.
That's probably
Except
true.
that they fought for fucking combat. They should get some fucking combat.
Damn right. They've been bitching and moaning about not being allowed to take combat roles forever.
I'm sick and tired of this. Well, it's discriminatory. I should be able to do that as well. It's not about that. It's about saving the life of the guy next to you.
Exactly.
I mean, listen, there's standards in place for a fucking reason, because the 30-pound brain motherfuckers at the top who are looking at the battle map are planning the second, the third, the fifth fucking move.
Yep.
And it's based on how much weight you can carry, how much distance you can travel, and what you could do once you get there.
Damn right.
That's how it works.
Yeah. It is.
It's not a joke. It's not a game. And like third place is a grave.
Yeah. Fan I Am sent us a meme, and it's hilarious because we were just talking about Dark Helmet, and I got to say the resemblance is fucking uncanny.
It is. Oh, my God.
It's like Rick Moranis got reincarnated and shipped off to war.
He's not dead, is he?
No, he's still around, but holy hot damn.
That's a big-ass helmet.
He's coming out of retirement to play the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids guy again.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Well, I guess he dropped out of acting after
raise his kids.
Yeah, because his wife died of cancer.
I totally respect that.
I absolutely respect that as well.
I have nothing negative to say.
God bless Rick Moranis, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm looking forward to him coming back. Even if it is, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids wasn't like the greatest thing that he was in.
But still,
yeah,
maybe he'll come back for some other stuff.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'd
love to see him come back in the next Ghostbusters as Lewis. Please let that happen.
I would like to see him be a character in like some of the new upcoming Harry Potter-esque movies that they're making.
We'll see. As long as they're not woke.
Yeah. I
I'll be pissed.
I've been waiting for this Rings of Power to come out that Amazon dumped all this money into.
Screw that.
I am going to rip that apart. And they don't even have the rights to fuck with the continuity of the story.
No, they don't, and they're fucking with it anyway. Why?
They're going to get
Because
sued.
Amazon.
They're going to lose money. Oh, my God. It's going to be glorious.
It is going to be glorious. And speaking of glorious, it's time for This Week in Whammon.
Here we go.
If you've been hurt and it hurts real bad, or if you have feelings that are making you sad, then it's okay. It's okay to cry.
Shut up.
Russian Empire stars mourning after their ban from OnlyFans during Ukraine invasion. Drink some vodka, you walking bitches.
Well, looks like some of these ladies are going to have to, roll back the clock and make their money the hard way.
Real jobs? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sex work is not real work. Literally, you're turning a camera on during something you would ordinarily do in private.
Well, if they want to
That's the extent of it.
If they want to catch up on the cash they're missing out for OnlyFans, they got to get down with the more cock.
More cock!
They're going to have to service a whole lot of cocks at a time.
And some of these chicks on OnlyFans, They have a bit of an oral fixation, if you know what I mean. Ugh.
Well,
From Russia, without love. Adult entertainers have been blocked from OnlyFans amid financial sanctions imposed on the country following its invasion of Ukraine. Several kinky content creators spoke out on Sunday saying they were unable to share new videos and access money earned in their OnlyFans accounts. In short term, I don't have money to live. Many models are faced with this. Nobody thought it could happen. User Bunny Mommy said to Rolling Stone.
Well, if you can't get your money,
Woo!
just go out and suck some dicks.
What was I saying earlier about? Because, oh, my Lanta.
She is not going to starve.
No, she's not. She can live off her fat for a few more minutes.
Oh, here we go with this blue hair.
Oh,
Get
my
the
Lanta.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, what do we say about the poisonous tree frog syndrome?
They warn you with their colors.
There it is.
There it is.
Feminism trying to convince men that they get to dictate their value to us. How's that going for you, ladies?
Not working out, huh?
Not going too well.
6.5 men out of 1,000 are getting married.
Yeah, you can dictate your own self-worth. We encourage you to do that. In
Yeah.
fact, if you did, it would probably solve a lot of your own problems. But instead, you decide that you're going to try to shame us for having standards of our own. Not really going to work out when you're dealing with the gatekeepers to commitment.
Well, I mean, all you really got to do is go to a dating profile of a woman and look through all of the crazy hoops that you have to jump through just to have the privilege of talking with her. But
Yeah.
if a man does that, you're a pig. You're a misogynist. I'm sorry. I don't want to break my spine if you should roll over one night. I can't haul you over the 8-foot wall. You're too fat.
Yeah.
And I am not going to like triple my grocery budget because you can't stop the Tourette's of the elbow and you just throw endless sources of food in your fat face.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but the chick on the right, you try to do reverse cowgirl with that, you're going to wind up breaking your dick.
Yeah, that girl is.
That's Bunny Mommy.
She's really on the verge of becoming a Tyrannosaurus Rexitis right there.
She still has the thin face
For now.
for now, but I mean, she's probably in her early 20s.
Yeah, she looks like she's 20.
By the time she's 26, 27, it's
over.
going to be all over.
Yeah.
As in, all over when she's rolling around
That's
and you
right.
got to slap her thigh to ride the wave in.
Yeah, it's all over except for the double pizzas.
You got to roll her in flour to find the wet spot.
And I'm sure she's got a girdle and stuff on there. I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure-
yeah. I mean, that is a corset.
yeah.
That's industrial strength, my friend.
And they put these women in those so they can like accentuate the tatas.
The ta-ta-ta.
And the French call that a colletage.
A colletage, yeah.
Tits on a platter.
Tits on a platter is quite a wonderful thing.
It is.
Well, as long as they're good-sized tits because she's genetically gifted.
yeah.
Any woman can gain 300 pounds and have a huge rack of tits. Doesn't mean they're going to look good.
And we did a video called Recon the Mother.
It's going to look like somebody popped out Homer Simpson's eyes on the Total Recall planet and they're just
Well,
went
like
at the ground.
those big tits and long legs, if you're not careful, become big legs and long tits.
Big legs and long tits.
You don't need that.
It's not good, man. We're going to take a quick sponsor break here. We've got 938 people watching, so we want to give Frank Cervi a shout out tonight. Oh, I don't even have the right book in here. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that. Boomer moment. Boomer moment. I own it.
Sorry, bro.
That's all right. I'll get it fixed here while we take a look at this next article. Boomer moment.
Oh, here we go.
What the holy hell? Oh, I totally forgot about this one, man. World's smallest stripper. Apparently, this is a title. 32 trolled for dating a guy 19 who's twice her height.
So what?
I don't care.
Neither do I.
Why is this news? That's my question.
I don't know. Good on him. I mean, I myself not into it, but if that's his thing, that's his thing.
Sassy Cassie.
She's 32, told that she's received dozens of cruel comments on her social media accounts since she began romancing her 19-year-old beau. Oh, fuck me sideways. Blake. Last summer. Damn it. Now I know why I don't remember this one. I blocked it out.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to get so much shit for this.
Blakey. Midget shaky.
Yeah, Blake the Flake wants the Sassy Cassie.
Can't even slap her thigh and ride the wave in, man. It's like throwing a...
I had a friend of mine who did some time in Korea.
Yeah.
And when he showed up, his platoon took him out to the bars, and he had to bang the midget.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, didn't you say like he went back for
He went back for
seconds
more. He
and
liked
thirds?
it. He said, He goes, it was kind of shocking at first, but she was quite talented.
Well, I mean, if everything is smaller, chances are, I mean, it might be kind of a tight fit.
No.
Just saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he told me the stories. He was 3 sheets to the wind, and I
Well, of
laughed
course
my
he
balls
was.
off. That was hilarious.
It is what it is, you know. So how many times did he wind up going back to that?
4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, he was there for 18 months.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it's good times.
Yeah, he was a bachelor at the time, and I believe they extended him, so he stayed for 18 months.
So it was what you call a short-term romance?
I guess, you figure
Perhaps.
5 times, 6 minutes a time, 30-minute romance, yeah.
Ew.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sure that's about all it takes for this one, too. Here, you're about to see it.
Yep.
She was born with cartilage hair hypoplasia, a disorder of bone growth characterized by short stature and other skeletal abnormalities. But yeah, she's not only an exotic dancer, but she's got a popular OnlyFans account, of course, under the handle they won't even say it, Midget Stripper XXX Sassy Cassie. And here is her boyfriend, who's 19, holding her like an infant.
Well, first of all, I don't care. I mean, if that is his thing, that is his thing. Everyone's legal here.
It's fine.
I mean, visually, it's a little bit disturbing, but I could get beyond it.
Oh my!
Now that's distressing, right there.
Yeah, that is a little bit distressing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time with that.
What I have an issue with is like if she's under 3 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see where her mouth is.
Yes.
And yeah, that's why he's smiling right there. 'Cause
Well, she can't reach the sink, but she can reach him while he washes the dishes.
or he just has brushing his teeth, and she's doing something else.
And of course, they live in Minnesota,
Minnesota.
a leftoid haven if ever there was one.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I like once gas gets to $6 a gallon, I wonder how many of these leftoids are going to still be crying for the fucking Green New Deal.
Yeah, it's all the fault of fossil fuels. No, it's not. It's not the fault of that at all. It's because you want all this green energy and you have no fucking alternatives lined up.
Yeah.
None.
It's just not going to work out.
Yeah, and the lithium strip mining in China is only going to last for so long. Why do you think they're colonizing Africa as we speak?
Yep.
Wankers. Oh, by the way, how do you like that child labor? It's pretty good. It's stunning and brave when China does it, but it's oh so terrible because Putin wants to drop bombs on propaganda firms in Ukraine. I'm just saying.
Oh, my Lord.
Y'all think you know everything about Ukraine. It's because you haven't been digging deep enough.
Now, listen, Putin and the guy who's running Ukraine are very similar. They're just as corrupt. Everyone in that neck of the woods is corrupt as fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. I'm just saying, though, that with the amount of weapons, and especially weapons that destroy like whole countries, we need to get beyond this whole World War I thinking bullshit that we've been doing. We haven't learned anything in 100 fucking years.
No, hell no. It's hysterical. And apparently NATO has never picked up a history book because they're winning about they're whining about they broke up the peace in Europe. What peace?
That's right.
The peace from the migrant crisis that basically crippled half the EU and turned Sweden into the rapé capital of the Western world.
Well, you had Crimea, you had Georgia, you had Croatia, and Bosnia. That was a clusterfuck and a half.
Shocker.
I mean, it's never ended. It just keeps going and going. In NATO, in UN, that is your fucking job, is to keep peace in Europe, and you're fucking not doing it. They got called out by Trump because they weren't spending the amount that they signed a treaty that they would honor, and he calls them out for it, and everybody like jumps in Trump shit.
Of course.
Yeah, I got you.
Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave. Oh, it seems like every chick on here has an OnlyFans. Now, we also have this, too. I mean, this is just virtue signaling to the nth degree. Wow. And it's no surprise to me, and it shouldn't be to you. Her name is Kamala. As an effort to help people in Ukraine during the Ukraine invasion, I will be having a sale on my OnlyFans at 50% off for everyone in Ukraine. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing for her that Elon Musk swept in with his satellite to give them internet.
Hang on, let me get this straight. So you have this OnlyFans Thot, and she thinks she's doing the Ukrainians a favor by selling her wares to them for half off.
Yeah.
When there is no bread, water, ammo, medicine, everyone's running to get the fuck out of the way of the Russian war machine.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have time to really look at mediocre woman's titties? I'm going to have to
Not
say
so much.
no.
Not so much.
Listen, man, I have run for my life. I have starved, baked, broiled, froze, nearly drowned. It is not a joke out there.
But hey, I mean, this is what qualifies to the leftoids as a virtue signal now. You're not getting a discount. You're getting a discount.
I like it. You're getting a discount.
Or a discount.
Like I'm telling you, I remember walking around, in the Sinai, Egypt, and it's 137 in the shade, and we're looking at the map, and we're like, "Hey, Sar,
So,
I think there's a minefield around here." What?
what?
He looks at it. And he's like, "All right, everyone, just sit down where you are. Bring me the radio." and while I'm like, "Oh my God, we're in a minefield." Not one time did I go, "Gee, I wish I could look at some titties right now." No,
Yeah.
It did not come into my mind at all.
Yeah, I need to look at some OnlyFans.
Yeah, come on.
The shit.
I was worried about getting my leg ripped off and wrapped around my fucking neck as my testicles shoot off into space. It's not even funny, man.
It's not funny, man.
It's not funny, man.
It's not funny, man.
There's so many mines in Sinai. Literally, if there's a windstorm or a sandstorm, it unburies like whole acres and acres of mines.
That's awful.
Yeah, you fuck up and you're on the wrong hill.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, yeah, it was a bad day.
But what's worse than an OnlyFans thought trying to virtue signal during a time of war? An OnlyFans thought running for Congress. Former stripper Alexandra Hunt running for Congress as a soft-on-crime candidate. And what is her whole platform? Decriminalize sex work. Sex work is work. No, it's not. It's easy money. That's all it is.
I'm going to be honest. I don't give a shit if they want to make money doing that. I am not a fan of prosecuting victimless bullshit.
Well, neither am I. I'm not saying it should be prosecuted, but I'm not going to reward it with adulation.
Yeah.
Like
Listen,
literally, you're charging
that's-
money for shit people do for free in private. I don't give a fuck.
and we've already had 1.5 years of soft on crime people. And what has it done for us? It's burned down our fucking cities.
Yep.
Okay. We have whole chains of stores pulling out of the big blue cities and the big blue states because
like
they're
pulling
being robbed blind.
Yep.
All right.
A 28-year-old who stripped during college to pay the bills. Sure, honey, sure. And there was no sex in the champagne room.
No,
right?
that never happens.
And not only is she unapologetic about her former career, sure. I'm sure that all those campaign donations are were painless, as in painal.
Penal.
Her campaign website offers T-shirts reading, "I may have danced for money, but I'm no corporate whore." If you no, the thing is, if you will dance for money naked, you will throw constituents under the bus for money.
Oh, yeah.
And we know that because we've seen it with women just like you. What's that stupid horse-faced biatch's name in New York?
The acronym AOC?
AOC? Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she totally hasn't sold out at all. She's sticking to her principles, by gum.
Yes, that stands for all out cunt. AOC.
Excellent. That's good. I enjoyed that one very much. Oh, there's the shit right there. And this is the guy that she's hoping to unseat. So good luck playing the id poll card with this guy. That's all I'm going to say. You going to call him the blackface of white supremacy?
I'm just wondering, at what point do all of these Democrats who want to keep voting for the stupid shit wake up and go, hey, wait, I can't afford to heat my house. I can't fucking drive my car.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gotta love this here. Yeah, this just tells you exactly who you're dealing with. Hunt supports significantly reducing the prison population through compassionate release. Yeah, once again, how's that working out for you? And an end to cash bail, among other lefty planks in her campaign platform. In neighborhoods with rising violence, tougher policing isn't the answer. It's backwards thinking to punish needs-based crimes instead of moving to meet the needs.
Okay, that's socialism.
Welfare states create more crime.
Correct.
Fact, not opinion.
Yeah, it's
Giving them more handouts is not going to change that.
She's basically like, we want these people who are productive to work even harder and give their, the fruits of their spoils to these people who aren't working.
Yep.
Or they're emotionally compromised, or they're addicted to a substance. Well, first of all, if you're addicted to something, you're the guy or the person who grabbed that whatever it is you're addicted to and put it in your body.
Yep.
Stop doing it.
Stop it.
It's not a disease. It's a fucking character weakness.
Yes, it is. So, as she's running in the 3rd District and Philadelphia. So, if you live there, don't vote for this whore.
Yeah. Listen, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Maryland, D.C., I mean, they're all shitholes.
Shitholes, exactly.
New York City smells like sour milk and bad breath. Fucking horrible.
I'm going to read a couple of chats here on Rumble before they disappear, and then we'll get to the correct sponsor graphic before we jump up to the FDA's newest and foray into the land of butt stuff.
God!
The first Mirko says, Rumble has some latency issues, but I don't care. I will deal with it out of pure spite. Smoke my poll, YouTube. Blake, please play Catland.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop!
It's been a while. I dig it.
I gotta put the 4 in here.
Oh, man, that's funny shit. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Ohio Trucker 1 with a $15 donation over there. Can we change Reaper 01's name to Major Burns When I Pee?
Or knife hand gimp.
It would fit. Selcathone?
Whatever.
I don't know. $50 donation, though.
Thank you.
Holy cow. Thank you very much there. Let me grab the thing here.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Pop, I've mailed you something to try on your foot funk.
The soap guy.
I hope that it works for you, and thank you for all that you do. Directions and info in an email titled Foot Funk. Here's some cash for the bar.
Listen, man.
He's got his foot funk.
It never goes away. I mean, I can fight it back till it's like almost gone, but the minute I stop, it comes back.
Yep. Dashuda. I'm sitting here enjoying shots, watching the show, and all of a sudden I'm thinking as soon as that "'Tis Okay to Cry" comes on, this looks like a version of Sesame Street Evil Bert and Evil Ernie News. Hey, I'm totally cool with that.
Dude, we can easily do that.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
I can get the Evil Bert haircut.
Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that, man. It's been a while since you did the Evil Bert.
We'd get sued. That'd be glorious.
Oh, man, it'd be a couple of Muppets up in here. I think it'd be a good time. All right, big shout out to Frank Cervi, sponsoring tonight's stream with Burning the Midnight. Uncle Nick is back, and this time he's couch surfing at your mama's house while he goes back to college. Why? To offend special snowflake professors and bang the collective student body. By the time he's done, he'll either be a legend or he'll be riddled with more disease than Riggs. So sit down with a copy of Burning the Midnight today. Visit frankcervi.com. A link is in the Meat Gazer box, you bundles of sticks.
All right.
Do it! All right, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this one.
Okay. No, hang on.
This
Hang
is
on.
messed
Whoa,
up.
whoa, hang on. I got to warm up here.
Okay, you got to warm up? All right, let's get it. You know you're getting old when you got to stretch just to read about the FDA approving the first anal intercourse condom.
What's wrong with the standard condom?
Why couldn't we use regular ones?
I mean, were those condoms failing all this time, or?
Apparently, regular condoms weren't approved by the FDA for the penal. And this rainbow flag wearing British cigarette is over here.
Nearly 40 years after the AIDS epidemic, now we have the first condom approved for penal. With higher failure rates of condoms, which increases the risks of STDs, this is a welcome move by the FDA.
And I love how they arrange the condoms in a nice
color.
rainbow formation.
Now, first of all, I don't care. Number one. Number two, if they have another condom that's even more resilient for the unauthorized use of equipment that's not designed to work that way, then that's fine.
It's fine.
I don't care.
I don't care
As
either.
long as they stop spreading around the nastiness.
I just wonder why this stuff has to be news. Who cares? What's next? The first FDA-approved dental dam for felching?
Oh! Well, first of all, with all of the bullshit the FDA just pulled on us, right? You know, the follow the sign stuff, the flip-flopping on all the poke and smoke and all the crazy stuff that they've been saying. And all of a sudden you're going to trust the FDA like, all right, I know we approved this experimental stuff that we're not going to be able to sue them over ever. And we've turned the whole world into guinea pigs. But now, all of a sudden, you have to believe us that these condoms, these are approved for butt stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, totally.
Uh-uh.
You know, there's a reason why the regular condoms didn't work very well, and it probably has something to do with the fact that the vagine is a self-lubricating piece of equipment that is designed exactly for that purpose, and the anus is not.
Well, it's not designed for that.
No, it's not.
And listen, like
Literally, you're getting your shit shoved in.
like when I was younger, I literally hated homosexuals. I'm just gonna be honest. When I was like in my teens, I was just. And then as I got older and I understood how the world works, I truly feel deeply sorry for them. I mean, that is just one long, drawn out process. And then when you get to like 50 or 60, you got to worry about, having an anal prolapse.
Ugh.
Like you're dropping out of your body cavity as you're shopping at Myers.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic when you think
Walmart.
about it. You spend your formative years getting your shit shoved in, and then you all of a sudden you cross that line, and it just falls out on its own with no input from you, figuratively and literally.
Dude, if you like, I had a friend of mine who's a doctor, and when he was going through residency, he was down in Detroit,
Yeah.
and there were literally people coming into the emergency room with all kinds of horrible butt stuff going on.
Oof.
Horrible butt stuff.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man, when your asshole falls out, it's
But still, the best story is the Arrow story.
it's an out-of-body experience. Just saying.
Yeah.
Quite literally. Ugh.
Give it,
Ugh.
give it a rest, man.
But, hang on.
We saw that. Oh,
Little side boob on that one.
I like that. All right.
This is not about science, and I can prove it.
All
I
right,
don't know why.
Do it.
Furthermore, this is a direct quote from the FDA spokesperson. This authorization helps us accomplish our priority to advance health equity through the development of safe and effective products that meet the needs of diverse populations. It's more in-poll bullshit.
You know what? Maybe we should get like a standard condom and then one of these butt stuff condoms and fill them full of water and see, how much water they take before they burst, and then we can compare them. I think that'd be hilarious. Look at the look on his face.
I'm looking at this. One condoms, clinically tested, butt stuff approved. That
Are you serious?
That puts a bow on it.
Oh.
That's their own ad.
Oh. Okay.
Well, they always say the best fudge comes from your anus. What are you going to do?
They should approve for all Lana.
Oh, God. Oh, and for the last article that we're going to do on YouTube before going over to new tech. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
This is just hilarious because, I mean, I've been this guy. I've been the asshole. I'm not one of the ones who complained. I'm one of the ones who got letters written to the chick that he was banging. So,
Listen, I'm going to be honest here. I've dated a few women who were exceptionally loud, and it kind of got on my nerves.
It does, yeah. I was with one chick who was so loud, my ear was ringing for the rest of the night.
It's not even pleasurable.
No, I'm just like, you're trying really hard.
Like you're having an intimate act, and it sounds like you're a serial killer. I mean, come on.
It's like fucking SWAT team is going to bust down the door.
You're going to get swatted. You know what? I'm sure that's happened.
It probably has.
Like they kick the door down. He's like, and the guy coming through with the gun. I'm just banging. It's just banging.
And then they're trying to say, "Get your hands up." What? She's yelling so damn loud, my ears are ringing. I can't hear you.
Step off the bed.
Step away from the
vagina. Okay.
Step away from the titty.
Put on some pants.
That's all, man. Like this. I got blue balls, dude. You think you could do CPR on my ass to get me over the finish line? Bro code. All right. Get in position.
There we go.
Loud sex is ruining hundreds of New Yorkers' lives, 311 reports show. The steamiest Sex in the City scenes aren't on HBO. They're getting called into the city's 311 system. New Yorkers made more than 270 sex complaints over the past year to a non-emergency line, with reports of everything from backyard orgies to the sounds of loud, ruthless sex. Ruthless, to the grunts of what one caller described as a sexual tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
I think that's a Predator reference, and I absolutely approve it. Bunch of slack-jawed faggots in here. This stuff will turn you into a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur, just like me.
No, that's actually a good scene.
Oh, Governor Ventura.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a Christian woman. Help this girl stop having loud sex before God does.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
The calls and online submissions, which came from between February 19th, 2021 through the 9th of 2022, were all from 5 boroughs and involved people describing all manner of carnal depravity. Whoever wrote this article is having a
I would love to get my hands on some of these recordings of these calls. That would be comedy gold, bro.
Can anybody out there do a search and see if we can find recordings of these from the 311 line? That would be fantastic.
Yes, do that.
We could do a whole
and we could do a comedy skit of Bert and Ernie, and we're covering the loud sex thing.
Oh, shit.
We're
That'd
at
be
like
hilarious.
at a news table.
Yeah, it's my good friend Bert. He's talking about how he saw dick and balls flashing in somebody's faces in some Hispanic guy's backyard.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
This is Kermit the Frog here, and I'm going to take my punk ass back to Cirilla's.
Yeah, I got me a date with loud Miss Piggy.
Orgy going on in the backyard, boobs and penis being flashed on the street. A Queens resident carped at 1 a.m. in June. There's an obese gay man playing his Latinos lover's cheeks with his splashing his Latino lover's cheeks with his man syrup. A wordsmith from Brooklyn complained in August after midnight. Whew. One Bronx local said his neighbors were having loud and ruthless sex in the middle of the afternoon, while a Manhattan resident complained of a sex tea party next door, referencing gay slang for crystal meth tea or Tina.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that was
I didn't
tea,
know.
really?
I'm not a drug guy. I don't know what any of that shit is.
Sounds methed up.
Now, alcohol, that's another thing.
Yeah, very well, man. The records first obtained through a FOIA request made by Patch and then provided to the Post are full of grumpy New Yorkers who say their neighbors are taking the city that never sleeps expression too literally.
Well, I mean, if you have people like locked in rooms for over a year, what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, yeah, especially in New York. Holy shit.
This apartment is always having loud moaning from the female occupant while having intercourses. Hard for a lonely neighbor to get a good night's sleep.
Downtrodden Queens man rode in at almost 4 a.m.
Here's my imitation of this sweaty, bald, fat man with a stogie.
Oh, no.
Bring that vagina over here. Put that nipple in my mouth. Yeah. I think that's hilarious. That's
Oh, here's a good one. One Brooklyn resident told 311 that carnal moans kept him up well into the night and he lost his job because of oversleeping. Another Brooklynite said it was once impossible to access their apartment without walking through 8 to 9 people having an orgy in the staircase. I've slept through earthquakes and fires in my life, but I couldn't sleep through this.
That's when you get a hose and you walk out and you start hosing them like dogs. Hey! Get off the sidewalk, goddamn! Shh, get out of here!
But you never know if these people are into water sports, so they might be like, oh, yeah. Like, oh, God, I'm not trying to join in. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh.
I don't know. I mean, getting sprayed with ice cold water probably is going to be kind of shocking.
I had an F buddy once upon a time.
Eh?
Well, both of us had hectic schedules, so we would used to
You had an
get
L-
together. We'd hook up at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning on the regular. And she was a loud one, but I didn't think that she was like the one chick who made my ear ring. But apparently loud enough because she got a letter from her entire condo association bitching about our late night antics. And she decided to tell me about that. I'm like, that's awesome. Can I have that letter? I threw it away. I'm like, why? How you frame that shit?
No,
That's
man.
fantastic.
No. I used to get hate mail from my neighbors because I used to have this really loud car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like you started, it's literally like exhaust pipes on the engine go right to the back on glass packs.
Yeah.
She started, it's like, people would like, I'd get some mufflers. No.
No.
I will not.
I will not. I did not. All right, I'm going to check, make sure I'm not missing anything here. All right, perfect. We're going to read some super chats here, and then we are going to go to new tech for the remainder of the stream because screw YouTube, that's why.
Yeah.
Just to do a quick roll call here, we got 885 still watching over on YouTube. And we got 46 on MGTOW.tv,
Okay.
175 on Odyssey, 722 on Rumble. Outstanding. Thank you for coming on over. 103 on Twitch and 81 on DLive. Got some lemons over on DLive from Rizoa, Drop the Hammer, and Great and Dean. Thank you very much. You guys rock. I don't see any gifts though, man. You got to get the gifts going. I want to see some Asian ass and boobies.
Yeah, we're just shy of 2 Gs.
Hell yes.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad, not bad. On Rumble, we got the first Murkos again. Lost my shit at the sexual tyrannosaur, and then I lost more of it when Pop tried to do an impression.
No, that is an impression. I mean, that's the like the short, bald, stogie smoking mob guy who just doesn't give a shit anymore and still likes messing with the pussy. It's like 55, 60.
Yeah, left my wife at
Lick
home.
the lint out of my belly button.
That's disgusting. Dashuda sounds like they're trying to steal the City of Love title from Paris, or maybe create a new city title. City of Perversion, maybe.
This is in New York. Listen,
City of Shit. Is
I've
more
been to
likely.
New York a few times, and they have some really good pizza joints, and that's one of the main reasons I went there because I'm a sucker for pizza.
Oh yeah,
but I had to eat it in the restaurant. I couldn't carry it out because I would gag because of the smell outside was like vomit, urine, and stale armpits.
That's nasty.
Sour milk. It's so goddamn unappetizing. I can't even imagine people who live there and just get used to that. They don't even smell it anymore.
Hell no.
It's so rancid.
It is very rancid. Ugh. Well, left his shithole is going to left his shithole. What are you going to do?
That's right.
Pardon me. Jumping over to Odyssey here. Jesse, that's a nice Ibanez you got there. You should play it when the stream ends sometime. New idea. Ibanez? I'm not sure what I know what he means. Ibanez. Ibanez. Francois Le Chatain. Good evening, dear Mr. Pop and the Herr Kleinier. Yes, I guess the spicy work indeed isn't real after all. Now, how about, in my personal case, switching from professional translation to writing screenplays for erotic short films or feature-length motion pictures, huh? Yeah, they could probably do that with all the shit that they've had to put their bodies through at the behest of Simstitutes, throwing money at them, asking them to finger their buttholes.
Now listen, I'm a dyslexic and I've already written 3 books. It can't be that hard.
Nah, as long as you have a good editor. Caleb on, the stupidest shit I've ever heard of is putting bags of silicone, something the body will reject violently, in an area that is put under pressure regularly and or suffers from repeated high-speed impacts.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen what happens when these Brazilian butt lifts go bad?
It's probably ugly.
It looks like a semi-truck had a blowout.
Now
It's
listen,
awful.
I'm all for titties and ass, but I don't want a woman to artificially do that.
No, you either have it or you don't.
Well, I mean, if they go about it with a product that's not going to have long-term health effects, if it should go bad, like one that's filled with saline,
Yeah.
that's not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
But that silicone stuff, that shit is horrible for you.
If that pops inside
You're
your body,
fucked.
you're fucked. Exactly. Talk about your toxic shock.
Yeah.
Senior Airman Dick Fitzwell, check the Redonkulas email. You're welcome. Oh, here we go. With love from New Jersey, Stan, USA. Sorry for the poor Photoshop job. I did work in a hurry.
Hey.
That is amazing.
Oh my God!
I love it.
Where did you get that face?
I have no idea.
Dude, oh my God. Oh, yeah.
That is outstanding,
keep them
brother.
coming.
That is outstanding.
That is a quality burn. I take a good burn, man. That's good shit. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Oh, man, that made my night. That's funny shit.
Yeah.
Outstanding, good sir. Thank you. Fuck for life. What's the difference between oral and anal? Oral makes your day. Anal makes your whole week.
Yeah. If it goes on long enough,
Yeah.
you got to have a surgically installed a zipper in there to hold it shut.
Yeah. And then if you keep doing it long enough, one day you're going to be 40, you're going to sit down and take a shit, and it's going to look like somebody set off an M80 inside of a strawberry plant.
And then you poop in a bag for the rest of your life.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, that's what you want. Ah.
Caleb on wants to know how many of those calls were trolls. I don't know. I'm sure that there were probably some,
Yeah.
but I don't know. The wordsmithing was definitely on point there, so I don't really care.
If I could get some of those recordings, that shit would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious as fuck. Yeah, that would be great. Crazy Uncle, have you guys looked at the Texas race? The Republican backed out, leaving O'Rourke, the true gun grabber, as the only candidate.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
Backed out, leaving. Well, no, Greg Abbott. I don't believe Greg Abbott backed out.
I hope not.
Let me see here. Texas governor race, because I haven't heard about this, and I was looking into it just this morning.
Huh.
Yeah, I know that Beto was the primary winner, but no, Greg Abbott's still going. So, no, he didn't back out.
I hope not.
No. I mean, Beto won. Not Beto. Robert Francis, that stupid midlife crisis of a human being. He won the primary, which just proves that the Democrats have learned nothing and they're still stupid. Because the dude hasn't won anything. I'm pretty sure he hasn't even won a participation trophy at this point. Iapetus, every time Pop gets spun up, you need the Emperor Palpatine soundbite that does, God, good. I can feel your anger. It gives you focus.
It gives you power.
I can do that.
Now, listen, when I was younger, I was a hateful motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you used to get into a lot of fights.
Well, I was just angry and hateful, and it literally made me perform at superhuman levels.
Yeah.
I ignore pain. Yeah, I mean, literally, go way beyond the human endurance.
Superhuman effort at mortal speed.
I've been, hit by a vehicle, get up and like take care of them before they could take care of me.
Yeah, you doing?
Got blown up, kept going. Hey, fuck.
So go, as if we did not have enough reasons to go monk, now there's a new super hipplehiv that the researchers say affects heteros more than any other demographic. Amazing how a virus can tell your sexual preference. Also, I found a study put out by a legit doctor who confirmed that the spike proteins, which are made from HIV, are actually also spread through sexual contact. Damn it!
Yeah, they are.
What in the butt, baby? I guess those butt stuff condoms came at the right time. Crazy uncle, I want to know if the alt tech part of the show gets the naughty butts. Yes,
they
it
do.
does. Unfortunately, I may not see them. I've been making maple syrup all day, and I'm very spent.
I gotcha.
It happens. At least you're not putting your man syrup on some fat Latino's butt cheeks. Oh, God, that's the image is in my head. Oh, it's terrible. I paid us FYI that blue-haired OnlyFans salute with the horns was actually cosplaying. Look up Ganyu from Genshin Impact. And yes, I know by posting this, I have openly admitted to my weebness. It's okay, bro. We all been there. Pop used to do the D&D thing. Mm-hmm. We're all nerds in our own way. Arrow Shogun, when it comes to war and poverty, women have several options, such as... hang on. I really like that side boob, but... that is what we call the prone position.
That's ready to receive.
Finding a boyfriend or husband to pick up the slack, whoring herself, panhandling because homeless women get given more money than a homeless veteran man, becoming a war bride or a rapé slave for the enemy, or flee to another country and get sympathy there. Shocker.
Men don't
Want to
get
smell
that.
it?
You know what men get? You can't leave the country because you're going to fight to the death.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening in Ukraine.
Yep.
Men 18 to 60 are being forced to stay in the country.
No, it's 16 to 60.
Oh, 16 to 60, I'm sorry.
Now, this is what I've heard from people who are on the ground over there, that if you're 16 and you look older, they're kind of like keeping you there. I could be wrong. This is just rumor control.
Well,
I'm just saying that's what I heard. Okay.
considering Zelensky would shell his own citizens, I'm pretty sure he'd probably force them to fight. Greg V976 checked out Black Ace's arms as per last chat, leaning toward the bullpup platform. Me like it.
Got it.
Now for a side piece.
Lost it in a boating accident,
Yep.
but when I had it, it performed quite well.
A 1911 A1 or an SW44 wheel gun, or both.
I get to 1911.
Liking the SW44 can hit what I'm aiming at.
Well, I mean, wheel guns are okay. They're not going to jam, but your limit, if it's a 5-shot 44, it's only 5 shots. So, I mean, get good with it. And there used to be a joke I used to pull out, like, what's the difference between, a gunfight in inner city and a gunfight with a country boy? The inner city guy spray and pray. The country boy pulls out a revolver and someone will definitely get shot.
True story. That's why drive-by shootings, most people don't get killed.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer if you're going to engage in that kind of shit, you should at least get some training, go to the range, you can hit what you're shooting at so you don't hit innocent people.
Well, drive-by shootings intrinsically are done by cowards.
Yeah, I know.
Most of them raised by single mothers.
Shocker.
Ass Blaster 2000 has a Thought Thursday story he wants to share with
There
us.
we go.
I thought I would share a thought story steeped in deception.
Okay.
5 or 6 years ago, I hooked up with this girl I knew through a friend of a friend. She looked okay, had the girl next door vibe, nice full German figure with a solid pair of fun bags, 7 out of 10 all day long.
Okay.
She was really eager to get to the meat stick. It was a bit suspicious to say the least, but at that point, I was not thinking with the big head. First time I brought her home, she went straight to business. No complaints there. As things got spicy, it was undeniable she was cagey about taking off her brassiere. Being the gentleman that I am, I ran my hand down her back and pulled the one-handed release maneuver. At that moment, my jaw dropped and I was in disbelief. One of her tits fell off.
I know it! That happened to me!
It did.
That happened to me!
We did a whole video
I
on
couldn't
it.
even tell!
On one side, there was this nice handful, but on the other side, what I could only describe as a decrepit version of the baby hand scene from Deadpool, except it was a tit. And she was using a prosthetic to hide it. At this point, hydraulic issues were bad, but I soldiered on and may have accidentally given her the 10 dick. Although, to be fair, the one tit wonder did deliver a memorable all-vowel opera. By the time she was done, you would have had to pull the bed sheets out of your asshole. Fast forward a few years, and as I was drinking with my two best friends, I decided to share this mishap for shits and giggles. No giggles were had. Turns out, the one-tit wonder made us all Eskimo brothers.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Fast forward to yesterday, and she messaged me for a taste of the 10-dick. I respectfully declined.
Okay, now first of all, like the one girl that had the one tit, she had augmentation done, right?
Yeah.
And then she got as a staph infection or MRSA, one of those two, and they literally like just went in there and they just scalped it. Everything got sucked out. I mean, everything. And they took the nipple off and they sewed it on the inside of her leg.
Ugh.
So it would stay viable.
Yeah.
And they gave her a prosthetic. And she didn't even tell me. I couldn't even tell because, I did inventory them until there was that uncomfortable thump. And I did not handle that well. I could not soldier on. I just couldn't do it.
Could have been worse.
It's terrible.
That's funny shit. All right. Just a reminder, anybody out there who is looking to donate but doesn't want YouTube or anybody to get their money, and I know sometimes Rumble's donation system is a little wonky. There are direct links via Stripe in the description, starting with $5 and going all the way up to $100, and it works like a charm. You can pump in your credit card, or you can even use Apple or Google Pay. So we appreciate everything, and I know a lot of people are trying to look for ways to get around the whole YouTube taking 30% of their money shit. So just wanted to let you know. Kiro Ninja 00. Hey, Blake, if PayPal keeps going woke, they will go broke literally, just like what's happening to Hollywood. I found out Nashville could be the conservative version of Hollywood for the film industry. Have you heard anything? Yeah. A buddy of mine actually did some work there, did some teaching.
Oh, yeah?
And it's definitely an up-and-coming industry.
Good.
So I know there's a lot of stuff going on in Georgia as well, although that's very still mainstream Hollywood. So.
I just wish that we'd have kept the movie industry here in Michigan.
Yeah, me too. Rick Snyder fucked us all on that one.
Yes, he did.
Damn it. All right. M. Pujo says, sent you the front of what Pop called the full German. She was actually full Pacific Islander.
That's not full German. That's
No, she's definitely in the thinner side there.
she's thinner. I mean, that's nice and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, can't show that middle one
No.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Unless
It's
we
not
get
bad
our
though.
own
It's
stuff.
not bad. I mean, I'll give you
Not
that's a golf clap.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sam Whiskey. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jill came down with a quarter. Whatever happened to the water? What was Andrew Dice Clay saying? Jack and Jill went up the hill each with $1.25. Jill came back with $2.50. Anorexic Alpha. Dating in America is a lot like a used car lot. Plenty of inventory, but it's all high mileage.
Wow.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I did a whole video called Middle Age Mileage. Covered this years ago.
Yeah, we got to do an update on that one.
Yeah.
Alan Flinchbaugh. Midget needs top of head to be flat for beer tray.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could work.
it could. You get to buy a special hat.
Shark Denture. She's not a corporate 304. She's a freelance one. Sam Whiskey again. Do Ukrainian girls come with kitchen Kiev and proletariat vodka?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I really enjoyed the Ukrainian girls. Michael Morgan. This is for the methed up comment. Mike Tyson would be proud. You're welcome. Bryce Friday wants Gilbert Gottfried. I got a hot date with a foreign chick named Washima Poozy. Better double bag it tonight.
Or you wear a standard condom and an anal condom.
Ugh. Double bag it if you want to low tab it, man. I'm just saying. It's
Listen,
awful.
man. I'm going to be honest. If you are in your 40s and you're looking to date women that are 4 year older, you better be very careful. Because by the time, in this culture we have, by the time a woman gets to her 40s, there's been a lot of visitors coming through that visitor lounge, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And they could all leave something behind.
It's a tourist trap, figuratively and literally. Terrible. All right. We are going to take a quick break so Pop can go empty his squirrel bladder, and we will rejoin you guys on New Tech. And for those of you who want to know what is New Tech and how do I get it, Okay, it's a collection of websites that's not legacy tech like Facebook, YouTube, etc. Twitch, I guess, kind of still counts as legacy tech, but they've left us alone. So we're happy to keep broadcasting to them as long as they don't fuck with us. So
Yeah.
links for where we will be, Rumble, Odyssey, MGTOW.tv, Twitch, DLive are all going to be going into the chat, and we will see you in about 5 minutes.
All right.
All right.